What's going on YouTube? Espresso Shucko here, and today let's talk about Espathra. I've been calling it Espathra this entire time, but anyways, let's talk about Espathra. I'm also terrible at pronouncing Pokemon names. Dondozo? No, I'm just messing with you. I know it's Dondozo or Dondaza. I don't know. Anyways, I'm messing with you. Let's talk about Espathra. It is a pure psychic type, meaning it only resists fighting and psychic. And then in terms of weaknesses, it's weak to bug, ghost, and dark. Espathra is a glass cannon. I really cannot put any emphasis on that. It's got 60 in each defense. It's also got 60 in attack, which we don't really care about that, but it's kind of nice because foul play not going to do as much damage to us, especially if we tear into something that resists dark. But anyways, it's got 95 HP, 101 special attack, and 105 speed. So that 101 special attack is pretty nice because Espathra gets a signature move in the form of Lumina Crash, which is a guaranteed special defense drop by 2. This thing is basically Acid Spray with the Psychic type and on steroids because it's double Acid Spray's power, which is really nice. Which also means, Game Freak, please buff Acid Spray, give it a power boost. Anyways, Espathra has that signature move there, which does lower the special defense, so that 101 special attack stat is far more usable than it initially appears at first glance. In terms of abilities, Espathra has a signature ability in the form of Opportunist, so when an opposing Pokemon has a stat raise, Espathra will copy that effect. This is going to be really nice, say, if you're going up against Skeledurges that are going for Torch Songs. Maybe you have, like, say, an Indeedee or Mousehold, or even Pachirisu go for Follow Me. They take that Torch Song, Espathra sees that, Espathra gets a special attack boost as well. And then it goes for Lumina Crash, and now you're getting a +1 special attack, plus a -2 special defense drop into the opponent. That could be really nice. It has Frisk, which basically, when the Frisk holder switches in, it basically tells you what the items are for all of the opposing Pokemon. This is going to be pretty handy on the ladder, but not so much in actual competitions that are like in person, because open team sheet is a thing. So basically, it'll already say what the item is. So Frisk technically got nerfed a little bit, but like in a closed team sheet format or the ladder, still a good solid ability to have because you're getting some information on that. And then finally, we have our hidden ability, which is Speed Boost. This is a really solid ability. Basically, you get a speed boost, hence the name, at the end of the turn, one stage. So basically, you'll increase your speed one stage at the end of the turn, so the longer Espathra's on the field, the faster it's gonna get. That 105 is a really nice speed stat to have speed boost with. So in terms of abilities, you can go either speed boost or Opportunist. And what I was thinking for one set was you could run Choice Scarf with max special attack and max speed investment. But if you wanted to, you could also go Speed Boost as your ability and switch the Choice Scarf to Choice Specs to get a special attack boost. So that's what I was kind of thinking for this first set here. We have Lumina Crash, we have Dazzling Gleam, we have Flash Cannon, and we have Shadow Ball. If we jump into PokemonDB.net, we put in Psychic, Fairy, Steel, and Ghost. 0 no effects, 0 not very effectives. 599 normal, 591 super effective. And we can also take Steel out because this is going to get into the second set I have. There you go. 718 normal, 472 super effective. So fun little bit of trivia for Espathra there. You could do something like that. You could run Choice Specs with Speed Boost, have a Follow Me Mon next to Espathra. Now you've got that Speed Boost coming at the end of each turn. You've already got your special attack boost. Depending on how many Dark types or Terra Dark Mons your opponent might have, you could just keep clicking Lumina Crash. And then you have coverage to basically work around any dark types. Like you got Dazzling Gleam to hit the dark types. That would otherwise be immune to your psychic type Lumina Crash. You got Flash Cannon for ice types, fairies. You got Shadow Ball to hit ghost types. It's a great coverage set. I'm pretty happy that I came up with this combination, but someone's probably already done it before me. Anyways, what you could do for a Terra with this set here is you could stay Terra Psychic and get an adaptability boost on your Lumina Crash. You could go Ghost, you could go Steel, you could go Fairy. You do have only 60 in each defense to work with, though, so you're probably going to want to at least stick with either gaining a stab on whatever move you're going to click with your choice item. And the other thing, too, is if you're not going with choice specs and you're going with choice scarf, you're going to be faster, but you'll probably want to go for Terra into one of those types for whatever move you're going for with your choice scarf, just to get that extra bit of power out of there. I don't think you would really want to take a Terra type that you don't have any of these stabs on, unless you're running like maybe Terra Blast. Like maybe you want Terra Blast Fire instead of something like that. Maybe you're worried about grass types, or maybe you're worried about something that would be annoying going into Terra Grass. Maybe you go Terra Fire or Terra Flying to get around that. That's something I was thinking with this first set here. A second set that I was thinking is a Focus Sash set with Opportunist. Speed Boost would work with this too, for sure. And then I was thinking for your 3 attacking moves, you can alternate between Lumina Crash, Dazzling Gleam, and Shadow Ball. And the nice thing too is Dazzling Gleam is a spread move, so depending on if you've already hit something with Lumina Crash, or maybe your opponent has a Murkrow on the field, you can go for that. And we're trading out the Flash Cannon for Protect and keeping Shadow Ball because Golden Go is a thing. Maybe your opponent switches in their Golden Go, or maybe they already have it on the field and they just didn't Terra, and you go for that Shadow Ball. Maybe they Terra'd something else, Golden Go is just there. It's a really popular mon in the format. And there you go, you have a way of hitting it super effective. You could go Terra Ghost, or you could even go Terra Steel just to resist Make It Rain. You could go Terra Dark just to resist Golden Go's Ghost type stab. You could do something like that for this kind of an Espathra. Then what I was thinking too, because I was looking at Smogon, and Smogon had some interesting ideas as well. Basically, they had a stored power set and a baton pass that both take advantage of speed boost, so I thought we'd just take a quick look at those. The EV spread here is what Smogon had, basically under their Battle Spot Series 1. They had stored power, Calm Mind, Dazzling Gleam, and Protect, with the idea being you protect, get speed boosts, you go for Calm Minds. You get a special attack and special defense boost, factoring in your speed boost at the end of each turn. Stored power is going to be increasing in its power. And I think they also recommended fighting Dark and Psychic as their Terra options. It might have been Fairy instead of Psychic, but anyways, I think that's what they were recommending for that set. Basically, the EVs there: invest heavily into your bulk with your HP and your physical defense, and let Calm Mind increase what you have. I think it might have been Timid on there to take advantage of the speed boost as well. It could have been Bold, but anyways, I thought that was a cool idea that they had on there. And if you want to take another look at it yourselves, you can always just go right onto Smogon's website and go under the base or the Battle Spot Series 1. They had some alternative moves alongside Dazzling Gleam. They had like Terra Blast, and then they also had Substitute as a different option for Protect. And then they had like a speed passing set with Baton Pass and Speed Boost, with Lumina Crash being the only damaging move. The idea here is you can get your speed boosts built up. Lumina Crash is the means of making sure you don't become taunt bait. You have that Citrus Berry there. Again, I just realized I forgot to bring over the nature, but I'm pretty sure it was Timid on this one. So you have the Lumina Crash to do some damage. You can increase your speed with the speed boost ability by going through between protect and substitute. You can baton pass and then pass all those speed boosts to something slower. And the Terra types they had for this one here were Terra Ghost, most likely to avoid Fake Out, and then Terra Normal, which I think Terra Ghost would probably be the better one to go for, because then that way you don't have to worry about Fake Out causing you to flinch. So you could go Terra Ghost, you can go for your Protect or Substitute, get a speed boost, set up the other move, like maybe you went Protect turn 1, get that speed boost, you go Substitute turn 2, get another speed boost, now you're at +2, you go for Baton Pass. I think that's a pretty cool idea, and although Smogon is geared more towards singles, you could probably find a way to adapt that into a double strategy, especially with Follow Me and Rage Powder users. You could do something like that, maybe. But yeah, anyways, guys, that's my main thoughts on Espathra. I think this is a really cool Pokemon. Another thing I do want to mention right quick is this thing also gets both Light Screen and Reflect. So you could maybe do something with like Speed Boost. I meant to mention this at the beginning of the video, but it's just coming to me now. You could go like Protect, get a Speed Boost, go Reflect, Protect another turn, go Light Screen, go for another Protect. Now you have Speed. You could do something like that, or you could just go Reflect, eat the first hit, go Light Screen, take the second hit, or maybe slap a Light Clay on it to drag out your screen turns and go from there to make the team a little bit bulkier. But yeah, anyways, now we're at the real outro of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening to my thoughts on Espathra. I think this is a pretty cool Pokemon. I used it against the 7-star Cinderace raids, and I really liked it, and up until that point I really didn't care for this thing. I just saw it as an ostrich that looked a little weird, but hey, I'm starting to really like this thing. It grew on me. Hopefully it's growing on you. I will see you guys next time with a different Pokemon. Bye-bye.